Oh, we got everything to be realistic. And we're skipping the intro. There we go. You no longer give him... What are they? Moxie. Hey. I'm on this. God knows why not. Okay. They had an introduction video. The downside is it's loud as fuck. You know what? Because it's so loud, we're just gonna skip it. Way too damn loud. Give the game a couple of seconds. And before it all crashes. No, it's not very happy at the moment. Any ball now instead of static one. Okay. How bad is it? So far it's alright. You know you need a new PC when the, you know, seeing a camera is having issues keeping up with FPS. Okay. Okay. Now they changed the icon. Oh yeah. This zooming better. Then how did back with him. We didn't even do anything, but okay. I don't need a tutorial, and I need to know. Let's actually do things I need first. Aboard. Captain coming in, let me through. This match, such an interesting hitbox. Kitchen. Hello, guys. Okay, storage room. The galley. I have to go to 40 is 100, so I need 30 of each. Come on. You. already put here. Just Canada. Get some canned bread, come on. Okay. That guy. No. Cancel. Yes. We can get 2 more guys doing it as well. And then speed it up a bit. Because the more room I have downstairs in the actual cargo area, the better I am. Ah yes, that's a good camera angle. You gotta love or hate this game sometimes. Yep. Okay. That's the end of that. Now I gotta go all the way down again in order to do it. The one downside of doing it first person, and I have to take care of it yourself. In gun ventilation. Good. I'm gonna talk to the shipyard guy. Bruce Seller. Okay. Buy him. Alrighty.
Was brauchst du, Herr Kaloy?
Need is what you have for available stuff. First of all, I don't have a little bit more starting equipment. For some reason you don't start with full complementary of fuel, but let's see. Sell a bunch of the useless ones. UP1, yep. A T2P. 2P1. 2P1. Moment items, don't need any of that. Foods. Back up on the... Oh, we have fresh bread. It's fairly new. So let's add on that since it's free. Back up on pork. And we are gonna have it all load in for us. While we're at it, we're gonna look at this key. Okay. Up and the graphic. Doing it again. Interesting. Okay. Honestly, him and recruit him. Get people. Yep. Fine. Okay. Let's go. Mark that. Quartz. 6 sailors. Group. Gonna have 1. Radio operator is gonna have 1. And okay. Tasks. Maybe 9 for that. That. 9 for that. Engineering. 6 and 10. Engine 9. Performing maintenance is 9 as well. Yeah, no, let's put it in 8 and 8. 7. Radio office. 9 on that and 8 on that. And what is this? Base 7 as well. 7, 9, 8, 7. And that's not really important because nobody uses that. And then let's give everybody 9. And then you can just scroll upward a little, which I would just be able to put in 10, but book, well, doesn't really schedule. These ones don't matter, the radio guy doesn't matter. For the moment, all that matters is these ones, so put them on 8-hour shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Seems rather unfair, doesn't it? That's just... No, God, I need to set it to. Probably 6 hours is better. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. 6. Okay. And just 8 under. Because I need to have a couple more. Okay, let's set up and work. Wait, will they see if a person walks by? Probably does. Oh, no, we're still standing here. That's good. Makes an easy walk towards the shop. Previous updates you would just be on your station, which is kinda annoying. Also, I need to... real quick. That.
Was brauchst du, Herr Kaloy? Schau mal.
Okay, first of all, torpedoes, because you always start with a minimalist implementary of them. Any more T2s? There's a T2, T1, 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 T1. Don't like T1s. Food. That bar. That bar. And basically have nothing else. These. And just wait it here again. Nope, and is what I mean. We're completely somewhere else. Okay, so hopefully now all I should need to be doing is fill up the last bits, talk to the onshore captain, whatever, and then we can go fishing. Okay. Torpedoes. T1, 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 T2. 2 and then stern You know, are any good one? T1 there, T1 there, and then we'll to the guy and get ready to go. Best flashlight yet. Anything, even if they're in front of you. Okay.
Beim BDU wird viel über ihre
Okay.
und die heutigen Aufträge vom BDU. Streng geheim.
Yeah. What are the black bit? Nope. No easy pickings. Southern Roads is an interesting one. It's fake. Kappa Flow I don't really care about. The Enigma I don't really care about. Okay. And through Gibraltar, yeah, you get in the Mediterranean. Not that great. Overcrowded. Okay. Yeah, 4K. There, no, that's way around it for the beginning. Okay, well, we're just left with one option then. Close it. Okay. Step aboard. And we do one lap. Which is sadly something... Oh, wait. Diver... I haven't found a reason to go do diving yet. I'm a French speaker, so not the greatest skill sets has been given to me. That is what it is. Okay. We are all basically aboard this time. So let's get cracking on then. First of all, turn on the gyro. That. Electric. Off speed. And here we go. Should have made it a little bit easier to get out of port. There was always a drag with, yeah, constant notifications saying, hey, look, new ship, new ship, new ship. Yep, like that. But now it only does it. Okay, if you're gonna hit me, I'm gonna be pissed. You're gonna be on a ramp course. You're gonna be behind me. Okay, thank God. Used to be back in the old days, where they just blatantly ram you and you'd be like, why? Oh, he's gonna, yep. Seems about normal for U-boat. Speeding boat. Okay. Course, the button. Hello, Eric. Didn't affect me. Okay. Now we can stir. Oh God. haven't made it a whole lot better.
Wechseln auf E-Motor.
1500 is fine, but 6500 is a laggy while streaming, so it's not gonna be a viable option then.
Wechseln auf E-Motor.
Wish there was a shortcut as well for this, switching between batteries and the diesel one.
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor. Wechseln auf E-Motor. Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
Meh.
Wechseln auf E-Motor. Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
Oh god. Ah, okay, that makes it easier. That makes it a whole lot easier.
Wechseln auf E-Motor.
The only thing I'd need to then check, but we don't have it yet, the previous update, the snorkel was invertly shown as to what its position was, whether or not it was deployed or not.
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
That's all. Chad.
Wechseln auf E-Motor. Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
Switching to diesel, switching to relic. Da, 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 da.
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor. Wechseln auf E-Motor. Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
Diesel. Why not?
Wechseln auf E-Motor. Wechseln auf Dieselmotor. Wechseln auf E-Motor.
Electric in. And then preferably you want to reach the area with full electric.
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
And you can instantly dive and go look for targets. Because in the beginning you don't. Snorkel,
Wechseln auf E-Motor.
your best friend. Well, most of the time. If it's bad weather, it's not really your friend either, but at least it's something.
Wechseln
Okay.
auf Dieselmotor.
Full on diesel. Get down to business.
Kurs auf
Set up
Dieselkoordinaten.
a zigzag
Jawohl.
turn. We are full, and now we're just waiting to cross the border to send the message, and then we're gonna go diving. This. Oh wow. That's just lazy. Honestly, that new button. That's just lazy if you ask me.
Seebohrtiefe gehen.
Just have your you know, your management set up right and you can just do this by hand, you know? It's just doing the same thing but with less steps because somebody's, you know, not willing to click one of the compressors and whatever. Yeah, well. Meanwhile,
Wechseln auf E-Motor.
as of course, diesel doesn't work with snorkel to get the periscope depth. So a good time to see whether or not mine set up correctly.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Okay, why are you and tasks? You should prefer to let's bump this down to 7. Oh, he did in the meantime swap. Okay, well that's good. We got air for 9 hours, we got batteries for 9 hours. Good. Just go searching for a target. Then, yeah. Okay.
Tiefe.
Yep.
Tanks anblasen.
And then
Zu Befehl.
turn on the electric ones and go to
Wechseln auf
diesel.
Dieselmotor.
Looking for the right time when he wakes back up again. That's usually with this speed. Okay, so full batteries, and then
Wechseln auf E-Motor.
he has also just woken up again, so we have full time
Auf
to
Seerohrtiefe gehen.
go use it.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Okay. Anything during this encounter?
Tanks anblasen.
Up again. And that's just how it is sometimes. Up,
Wechseln auf
diesel,
Dieselmotor. Zu Befehl.
compressor. Oh. Okay. We are about, yeah, basically
Auf Seerohr.
periscope.
Wechseln auf E-Motor.
And let's go that direction, see what we can find. Have to hope he wakes up soon enough. And then also hope that they're not sailing away from me, because then catching them will be harder. At least since I just dove. 20, then starts in.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
There we go. Double click it. Get to his job. Okay. Always interesting when you see something on the horizon, but then your hydrophones don't pick it up. There it is. Let's go. Look at what we're gonna find. Ship coming to us. I'll do a small UE here. A little bit. Slow. Them catch up to us. Even slower then. Okay. First time you actually see him, what you do is you grab a dot. It's, oh, well, apparently it's already known it's a swish. That's sometimes a little fast. Okay. That just means one thing. Or at least I hope it's working. Let's go find out. Surface the ship. Radio operator. And then supposedly we can talk to them, although that's sometimes really not that great. Cut it. Split parallel. Okay. Our ship, go towards them. Then delegation. Who do I want to send? My French-speaking officer. Who do I want? Well, of course, myself. And do I want some of you? Get him in there as well. And 6 dudes after him. In you. Should see about up. Approaching them. Okay. What do you want? German. Why am I hearing welding? Okay. Looked at where he's headed. He's ready for the documents. Ready. Crazy. Lisbon, which he isn't pointing towards. I can take that much. Okay, that's not. Does it state what he is? Oh, he's transporting tea. Okay. Accept. Search the cargo hold. Now can be done at 140. And cut. That always used to take so long. So, as long as there's tea in the ship, I'm okay with it because I can't disprove it. Mostly because none of my officers have anything related to it. Like, the best I have is somebody who speaks French. And that's saying a lot. Okay. And because this takes so long, it's always a good thing to put your ship on halt whenever you approach them. Otherwise your U-boat is just way far in the distance. Okay. After a service, one of our officers basically holds free tea. Each crate has other goods on top. Seal the tea. Why would... It states it has tea, but then it's... well. Considering you can as far from the largest importer as carried in. Yes. Very likely you had it on the... You transported goods. Certainly looks like tea to me. Nothing in the cargo. Okay. There's no... He literally... Game, come on. 3 prior page read that it was tea. Okay, Captain explains our word, including since you ensures us continue. We're gonna return to the ship. He spoke to us in perfect German. I'm okay with it. And he's not carrying anything I want anyways. So, okay. Now we're gonna return to the ship.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
There, to there, there.
Geben Sie den Kurs an.
Now speed.
Schneller, schneller!
Please don't hit the... Yep, thank you. That'd be the worst one, where it just, you know, you just hit it. You turn around to get away from them and they just slap you to the bottom of the ocean. Okay, meanwhile, electric. Why not? Okay.
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
For the diesel, and he's going to sleep, so hopefully when he wakes up, battery should be recharged and we could go listen for some more subs. Electric, and then give that a second to get up. Okay. Seen anything? I mean, the area did say there was few things there, but you know, would have preferred there to be at least something. There, so we can go back to diesels. And the compressor can be turned on. Come on, wake up, dude. There he is. Okay, electric. Life again.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Take across. So Mike, I would say yes, it's pretty good. Only downside is the beginning is, as you can see, quite slow. There is a setting for it, but if you're doing it fully realistic, it does take quite some time to get to the operational area. But the longer you go, once you, for example, have to snorkel, the path I crossed, so, oh god. So the path you take from the port, so you basically go like this most of the time, once you have to snorkel. So it's probably 42-ish. Around this point, a lot of traffic happens as well. So then it really, you know, the travel is only this much, and then beyond that for new targets as well in your objective. But I would most certainly say go play the tutorials as well if you're going to play it, and I most certainly think it's worth its money. Because I've had it for a year now, and while I do play mostly around updates, I do find it enjoyable enough to come back every so often. And is it on sale at the moment? Let's check that out. The one thing you don't pay attention to anymore if you're already owning the game, if it's for sale. Oh wow. Oh god. I would most certainly get it. If it's off 58%, yes, most certainly go for it. Why is it on sale at the moment anyways? Oh. But yeah, most certainly, if it's £10, most certainly worth it. 100%, because the developers are still active. They, I don't want to say bi-monthly create updates, but it's been fairly good. And they do fix a lot of stuff that's wrong as well. So. And as far as I'm aware, they're still gonna be adding more stuff, because the recent edition they did was the end of the war. So prior to this, you could just, you know, keep sailing. Um, uh, good to see Streamlabs is once again broken. But thank you for the follow. But yeah, full price, yeah, could be hard, but if you like the what is it, Silent Hunter series, it's most certainly worth it. But now if it being at £10, great fucking choice to make. Okay, diesel. Let's see. The only thing I would advise is having a fairly decent PC if you're also gonna stream it. Trust me, I know. I'll wake up at the moment anyways, hopefully. Come on, sleepyhead, wake up. Might be on Periscope Dev, but this one not on his station yet. So there is a variant of this game, because in the beginning you can select all kinds of settings, which will make it from basically an archaic find targets and, you know, let the game decide what the trajectory needs to be from that point up all the way up till you need to go find the targets, you need to go determine their speed, their direction, then what kind of torpedo you want to send towards it. You need to identify what ship it is, and then determine whether or not you want to, you know, go at a certain depth of torpedo, or you want to go lower or higher. And then what can also happen is you're gonna find enemy convoys with destroyers and cruisers in it, or if you're very unlucky, the battleship and the carrier. But it has a lot of depth, and if you just start at the easy point, it's a very nice and gradual way towards the end game, so to speak, with the difficulty settings. And this is honestly the one downside. Why did I? No, that and that. So I didn't, because nowadays they have the tutorial as default on. I turned it off because I don't really need the tutorial, because nothing game mechanic had changed since last time. But the tutorial of the game itself does throw you in the deep end, in the sense of you'll be sent down in a diving suit in the intro. So I guess technically it does, but no, it's very soft on people. But yeah, diving is in the game as well. It's not something I've explored too often, because Usually I'm in the deep waters, and I don't think you can use it like here, because it's 2 kilometers deep. The page itself, it may be because people are either using the third person one, which is, you know, the more archaic one, or they're using the first person. Now I'm using the first person, but I'm currently just on the map, because I can go inside and just look at my friend here, and I can just walk around. But as I am just going in the ocean looking for targets, there really isn't a reason for me to be looking inside the submarine at this time. Except for maybe one thing. Where's my radio?
Herr Kaloy?
You need to wake up just a moment. But yeah, the entirety of the inside's decked out. I think I've got it on medium settings, because Potato PC is gonna potato if I set it in any higher. Okay. I just... video... No, come on, let me...
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloy.
Can I not give him... God damn. Where did they put that again? Ah, well. Never mind then. There used to be a way to put the radio on, but maybe I'm not inside a radio. In terms of difficulty settings, no. You set them for the current thing you're doing. The current campaign, I guess, you're doing. There isn't one to in between, so you'd need to start a new game. But that's always good, because then, you know, you also don't think midway in, oh god, my guy has lost his hair. So you don't think in between, like if you've been playing the game in-game for a year, that, you know, it's kind of easy, let's change up the difficulty, that it suddenly is the new difficulty, plus the fact that it's already been a year in the game, so that's already, you know, an increase in difficulty. Oh yeah, it's quite easy. It's as easy as pressing M when you're in first person and you get to the map view. And then you have the commands, and you can all see other people, including the ones without a neck and a beard. Clipping issues are gonna clip. Okay. Again.
Wechseln auf E-Motor.
Oh yeah, the first person, and then whatever my engineer's doing, my game is in the green. Why does he have to? Oh yeah, I hope for some action too here, because I will probably stick around until I've got like 50% or maybe 40% fuel left in this area, just to find some targets. It's always better to get the secondary benefits as well. It's always more useful. As to what I'm looking for, any freight ships, preferably, because it's the beginning, solo ships. Like a solo freighter going somewhere, like the one we had just 10-20 minutes ago, where it was just the Swiss freighter there. Because the neutral ones, so the countries which includes Norway, and Swiss and Spain and all those kinds. You can just surface next to them and then board them, and then look at their shipping documents and go search their cargo. And then if there's anything interesting in the cargo, like gold or precious metals or whatever, you can just tell them to get off the ship, and then you can steal all their stuff and sell it in port for a profit. And then sink the ship behind you. Once again did it.
Tanks anblasen!
But let's see, we had the first one over here or over here, so I might need to go there and then just go down like that. I mean, so technically that's not what you're supposed to do, but the fact that if they have gold or precious metals on it, it's a real good boost in the beginning of the game. Like, it will really get you pretty far. It just helps you a lot. Did I put this one to diesel yet? Nope, I did not. But yeah, kind of like a pirate sim, and you can also treat it like that, because the current thing is, I don't think that, like, you will get a, once you're done with the mission and you dock back in port, you'll get a mission overview, and then you'll also get, like, newspapers, and then if you sunk a neutral ship, depending on what kind of information you gather from it, it can be positive or negative. But I haven't found that the negative impact does anything yet. They may still be adding it later in the game, but yeah, you can just be a pirate basically at the moment, if you wanted to. And once again, electric.
Auf Seerohrtiefe gehen!
So there's a, well, I guess technically one way, there's a indicator that will show up on the map saying you found a contact with, depending on if it's, you know, what the radio guy hears, if it's, or technically speaking, if they observe it, they can also see smoke plumes. But what they will tell you is it's either one, or it's a group between 1 and 20, or if they can be more sure, between 10 and 20. You know, it will give you different indicators. And usually if it's a bigger group, stay away from it, because it means that they have armed escorts. So just don't touch them. Don't go touch the butt.
Seerohrtiefe.
See if we find something. And yeah, you have areas where there's hardly anything coming through it, and then you have areas which are swarming with enemies, and then there's me, who find nothing in enemy swarmed areas.
Tanks anblasen!
And then, of course, once you get close enough so you can actually get the clear sight circle here, which now is decreasing because they're swapping to from periscope to the bridge one. They can look, and then if the ship appears within the clear sight circle, you can see a better indicator, and you can actually, if you zoom in, you can see it. And then you can do a lot more stuff with it. Diesel, let's go. Compressor. But yeah, so the first thing I would always go for, if you are gonna buy the game and start it, is you can send your people to the headquarters and go do research, which basically takes time. But I would always go for the snorkel first, just because it's such a good thing to have. Because then you can just stay underwater almost constantly and just be listening for ships, which is always better than looking for ships. Up again, down.
Wechseln auf E-Motor.
But yeah, this zooming is kind of cool. It's also sometimes a little game breaky, because during the night you can still see ships, even though if you look through the periscope you don't see anything because it's so dark. As towards the snorkel, a World War II designed, I guess actually they technically had some in World War One. Basically, it's a giant air tube that's hollow that leads from above the surface of the sea to down into the submarine. And basically it allows you to keep using your diesel engine while underwater, but it only goes to, I think it only extends like 10 meters or so. So basically periscope depth, that's how far it can go, and then anything below that, it's cut off.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Targets. Come on, targets.
Schiffsschrauben, Herr Kaloi.
There we go. So this is the first thing you'll notice. How close is that?
Abfangkurs berechnen.
Zu Befehl.
There. How much do I have? I got 5 hours and should be enough. See which direction it goes. Okay. So
Kurs auf
direction.
diese Koordinaten setzen.
Jawohl.
Lying there and just temporarily go up. Just one, go faster, and two, replenish all the stuff.
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
Also not gonna put that one on electric, but get the diesel compressor out.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
It's 50%. Okay.
Wechseln
Electric.
auf E-Motor. Auf Seerohr.
Periscope depth. And then hope I'm still on the right track. Just watch it be another neutral ship, and I'm just, you know, preparing all this stuff for nothing. Come on.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
That's always interesting.
Schiffsschrauben, Herr
There we
Kaloi.
are.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Legen Sie den Kurs an.
They are a little faster.
Schneller, schneller. Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Come on. Down, down.
Legen Sie den Kurs an. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Okay, all speed. The deck awash should hopefully improve our odds a little bit.
Tanks anblasen!
I don't need to compress just yet. What I do need is diesel.
Dieselmotor. Schneller, schneller! Schneller, schneller!
You don't want to time compress too much because sometimes you'll just end up in the middle of them. Okay,
Wechseln auf
brick,
E-Motor.
beat,
Auf
dive
Seerohrtiefe
again.
gehen.
You are not allowed to sleep. Come on, your listening room.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Okay,
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
I sailed partially past it. That's okay.
Legen Sie den Kurs an. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Okay.
Schneller, schneller!
There we go. Okay. First of all, a dot. Plonk it on there. Do we know what it is yet? Nope. Come on. Oh, it's once again a fucking swish one.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Oh, gotta love it sometimes.
Tanks anblasen!
Means we're gonna go talk to them again. Let's put ourselves in a little
Diese Koordinaten setzen.
defense position. Okay. Just for diesel
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
beat. Are we? Okay. Stop ship. We're moving too fast. Contact them. Navigation. Nope. Well, I guess we don't have a real choice who we're gonna send, but okay. Continue. And this is also where the reason you don't see anything is because it's literally on darker night as well, so it's so dark I can't even see anything. Oh, welcome, what do you want? What is ship? Ask for the shipping document. Okay, what I got? Utilities and to the Port of Lisbon. Okay. I got no way to put them. Ah, we actually successfully, you know, pressured him into telling the truth. You know, minor authority, see the command. He finds some explanation of your channel after your PT. Like, turns out they're trying to smuggle various goods to the Allies under false flags. Hey, let's go search the cargo hold, because for some reason you need to search the cargo hold before you know what's in the cargo hold. Yes, it kind of makes sense, but let's find out what kind of things they're transporting for the friends over the canal. The channel. It's actually the first time that actually worked, that I actually managed to persuade him to tell the truth. Usually they just rebuff you and say, no, get away. It's always interesting. Let's see what they had. Yeah, oh, Taku speaks some German here. This is always the same story. Somebody married an uncle from an uncle that married a woman from Hamburg. Nothing suspicious. To you, what is he carrying? I mean, he technically is. Is this worth it? Is the bigger question. I don't think it is. Can't remember what they cost, but I don't think they are. Okay, exit. Meet captain. Order the evacuation. Yeah. You transport goods, because then I'm at least gonna improve that stack, so I at least have 5 of those. Okay, return to my zoom time passed. For some reason I'm there. I'm going to, oh god, saving David. Black 88. Small turn. I need to be at least able to see my targets. Okay. Yep. And then the other interesting thing now is you can go and talk to the life parts. You specifically want the engineer of the ship, because he's worth a lot. And then the other life part probably has the captain. Nope, the captain wants to go down with the ship. Apparently it had no captain. Always great. Hey, are you on the gun yet? Yes, you. Don't see anything. Let me just go to map, because for some reason, if you use the tab to turn on certain things, for some reason it sometimes fires the main gun. Which, I needn't tell you isn't the greatest thing to happen. You don't know where you're aiming. Okay, come on, turn on the light. It does have nice animations, but yeah, darker nights isn't always good. Ah yes, now we can actually see something. I got HE loaded, which is good. And we're gonna be aiming for just above the waterline on the stern here, but before we do that, select it and then go into the gun so you can see the health of the ship you're trying to shoot at. Okay, and that was a good hit. This is always the great part. For some reason, even though you told them to evacuate, they're evacuated. You hit the ship and it still goes the alarm off. Okay. Mike, a little bit more info for you. Solid green means the actual health of the ship. Light green means the ship will lose this over time due to fire, due to water getting into the ship, or, you know, just different things that would make it lose health. And then the fire would also over time start chipping away at the solid green bar. But usually if there's still crew on board, it won't be that effective. And we can make another good hit here. Nope, short. And that's gonna kill it. Because now it's no more solid green and it's just light green, so if you want to, you can still keep shooting it, it will go down faster, but there really isn't a reason to do it. Also, the zoom in for the 88 for some reason is less than useful, in my opinion. Okay, let's get off of the position. Find our bearings. Okay, let's go. You know what? We'll just send him to wherever he needs to be. And we'll just watch the ship sink on this screen. And then also send him back to bed. But yeah, this is at least good, because now at least I've sunk something, so I'm working towards the secondary thingy. Just watch it sink a little faster. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Höhenbruch, Sie sinken.
There we go. What kind of sinking is it gonna do? Is it gonna be gradual? Nope, it's just gonna go down. I think. It doesn't quite know what it wants to do just yet. Oh, nope, there it goes. Insert team from Titanic. Always great. Okay. Turn off the bloody light. Now speed. We are still on diesel. That's good.
Herr Kaloi.
And we're gonna get into the map view and let's turn around towards that point, because we do know that basically that's the route they're taking, so we're gonna go follow that route. Let's see. So yeah, that's the first one we sunk today. Was it good? It was alright. Usually more fun if you find like a tanker or something. Because if you sink those with the main gun, there's a potential that, you know, everything will just blow up. Usually nice graphics. Hey. Wake from slumber. Hey, there he is. Sent the messages. Yes. So there's a couple of mechanics there at work that are gonna hunt you. There's the most life-threatening one, which is airplanes. Because for some reason they're really OP once they find you and they keep doing bombing runs over you. Best way to avoid those is, you know, be periscope depth, and whenever you spot some, you just dive deep and just make a couple of UEs and hope you get out of the area. The second thing is gonna be escort ships in the forms of destroyers, frigates, and anything other, you know, war-related ships. Why was that so loud compared to the rest of the game? But yeah, basically, there's a couple of ships that will go hunt you, a couple of planes that go hunt you with depth charges, and as far as I'm aware, they have infinite ammo. Or at least last time I played, so, you know, you're gonna keep running and hope you evade them, or you're just gonna die. But alternatively, if you're in late game enough, you can have the acoustic one. Oh, why did it meant to be? So you can have the acoustic hunting torpedoes, and if you're just being chased by one, just plonk one out of the rear of the U-boat and you'll probably hit your mark and find your target. It's a little bit harder with frigates and smaller corvettes, but it's a good defense. Hey, let's go see if we can find something this time around as well. Yep.
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
Zu Befehl.
Kurs setzen.
Hey,
Wechseln auf
electric and
E-Motor. Auf Seerotiefe gehen.
Fuel status 76. That's still.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Come on, target.
Anblasen!
And then get there.
Ei, Herr Kaloi.
Wechseln auf
Diesel.
Motor.
So the green one is the engine controls. So on the left side you have forward 5 to 1, so basically various speed settings. You normally get up to a forward 3, but as soon as you have a engineer on your engine with a extra sailor on it, you can actually use all 5. There is also other good reasons to have an engineer with a sailor, because as you can see, you know, if you have one, your fuel usage drops by 10%. If you have 2, it drops by 30. And he's working on a map at the moment, so navigation also improves that once they. So if you have your captain looking at navigation and having him 1 sailor or 2 sailors, you also reduce the energy and fuel that you're using. But yeah, so fuel dial, speed dial on the left for forward, and then you have 4 for reverse on the other side in red, and then at the bottom you got stop, on the right electric, and on the left you have the diesel setting, so you can manually switch between the two. And of course, you know, the diesel you use above surface and the electric you use below the surface for, I hope, obvious reasons. Yeah, so that's the green one. Then you have this one, which is the diving one. You can either manually put the you know, the depth you want to be at, or you can just click one of the presets you want to use. And usually the presets are the best for the normal operations, and then you want to use the manual one to do it whenever you're being hunted, because they do have to determine depth for them to drop depth charges on you effectively.
Wechseln auf
Electric.
Auf Seerohrtiefe gehen.
Yeah, no worries. We're a friendly community here at the U-Boat. I like to learn people stuff. So one day we can use you in real life. I mean, what? I don't know what you're talking about.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Jokes are fine and all, but a juicy target is always better. Okay, let's go find out what they want. Because what you see here, the radio transmission, it's a little hit or miss. Receive. Because usually it's, you know, either you need to go hunt a certain convoy, or you need to go catch up with some U-boat they haven't heard from in a while. And if it's the, you know, find the U-boat we haven't heard from in a while, it's the good one, because it means usually that there's nothing there, or at least the U-boat is there, but... Alright, let's see what... we have information... damn it. This is the other one. So they'll give you a name of a freighter, and they give you its current location. But the issue is, yeah, there it is. It's part of a convoy. And that is not something I want to be doing at the moment. convoy means protection, and protection means I'm gonna be dead. As to your statement about nuclear submarines, technically, yes, that's the reason they can stay submerged. The only reason they have to come back up again is quite literally food. Because all the other things they can just produce, such as oxygen and whatnot. It's good. It's the issue with them just is that they're very big, so often they need to make them as stealthy as possible, which means you're gonna be cramped, and more so than on basically a diesel electric one. But yeah, there was a video a while back on YouTube about one of them. Oh god, where is it going? It's going down. Okay, well, we're just gonna have to try to avoid it. But yeah, so nuclear one, yeah, it can just stay underwater indefinitely if it were autonomous, so to speak. I think it only needs to refuel once every 40 years, I believe. But make a pattern. I don't want to be following them. Okay, electric periscope. Yeah, there's a lot of mechanics in submarines. The most interesting thing was in the video, they also said that while they can generate oxygen from the water, the seawater around them, they tend to always light candles. And when I mean candles, it's literally just think of what do you call them? Termites, but then a little different. So it's basically one giant metal candle that they light, and then it produces oxygen that will fill the entire submarine with air. They've got a lot of technology on board those ships. Oh, I know for certain I couldn't be on one. I get seasick, so I just can stay here and experience it without the movement.
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
Bestätigt.
I think I would be okay with confined space. I'm not that claustrophobic. I do know that because one of my friends used to be on a submarine, but he can't, due to him once in a time having gotten a collapsed lung, so now he's only got 1 out of 2 lungs basically, so he medically can't be on the submarine anymore, which really was yeah, a big bummer for him, because he had worked so long into getting there, and then he was there for I think a year or something, and then he had to get back onto regular duty because of it. Okay. But yeah, you have to be medically in shape, and you have all kinds of things. Yeah, well, it happens, you know, life happens sometimes. It's sad, but there's nothing you can do about it. Interesting. So they took a route from here to here, and then decided to go upward. Okay. Good to know. Still doesn't mean I'm gonna go chase them.
Herr Kaloi, ich habe eine große
Oh.
Gruppe von Schiffen festgestellt.
Oh god,
Vermutlich
that's
ein
not good.
Rückzug.
Legen Sie den Kurs an. Tanks anblasen!
you know? This might not be the best of situations. Okay, we're
Wechseln auf diese
on high enough level that I can do that. And we're just gonna have to scurry away from a fleet here.
Schneller, schneller!
Bestätigt.
Yeah, I know, right? But the issue is it's both convoys, so they're both gonna be armed to the teeth. We're just gonna be scurrying away. Now, if you're later in the game, you have a couple of upgrades. You can attempt to go hit them, but yeah, I got basically nothing to deal with so many targets so quickly. Gonna avoid them in before they also went up, and I'm just, you know, leading them up northwards. Okay. Killer speed. 90, go there, go there. And then just... Okay, these
Wechseln auf
can
diese
again.
Auf Zero-Tiefe gehen.
Which is also, for him sleeping, that's also the reason why people tend to first always go for a secondary radio man, so you always have one that's awake and up and able to take the listening post.
Auf Zero-Tiefe.
Well, at least we don't see the convoy anymore, so that's good.
Schiffsschrauben, Herr Kaloi.
Ah, yeah.
Kurs auf
Where are you
diese
going, actually?
Koordinaten setzen.
Okay, going somewhere there. And us somewhere there as well. And we will just fill up our supply on the way there.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
Third
Wechseln auf
diesel,
diese Motor. Schneller,
big
schneller!
speed. Everything I need. Moment.
Auf
Dive, electric,
auf E-Motor.
speed. See where the target is in comparison to us at the moment.
Auf Zero-Tiefe. Schiffsschrauben, Herr Kaloi. Jawohl.
Turn in.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten
Turn all the
setzen.
way in.
Zu Befehl.
Let's see what we're gonna find here, Solo.
Kurs setzen.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi. Schiffsschrauben, Herr Kaloi. Zu Befehl.
And it may hop around a couple of times as you're getting closer and closer.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten. Alarm! Auf Gefechtsstation!
Bestätigt.
Go slow. And we're gonna find out just what it is here in a minute. Hey. You just go to...
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
Anyways, let's put a dot on it. Wait a little moment. Yep, so we at least know now that's an enemy ship. Come on. Okay. So now we're gonna go to advanced stuff. We're gonna grab a protector, link that one, go through the dot in the center of the second dot of the ship I made, and we're gonna find here the vertical line click on that, and we're gonna give ourselves quite a bit distance upward. And now we know that the enemy ship is sailing at a bearing of 70. How do I know? Well, straightforward is technically 180. So, you know, we know that we're going towards this direction, so we need to find the opposite angle of 180. So that's 180 negative 110, so we got 70. So, click on him and we can do the direction at 70. Okay, now we're gonna go into this one. Oh, why did it choose this? Oh god, the UI that I need, or is it this one? That one? No, okay. I changed the UI a little. It's clever, but it's also sometimes quite hard to get it right. Forward. And then it should be on our right somewhere. I will... There's the target. Oh god, they changed the entire UI since last update. But I am intending to make a video about it, but it's... You know, if you're... The only thing you're doing is streaming, and you got 6 hours to go, footage to go through, you know, finding the moment you're doing certain things is kind of hard sometimes. Okay, registration. What are we looking for? It's got two thingy, like it's got two smoke plumes here before the secondary rear rain mast, whatever it is. Could be an Empire Bell, because it's certainly not one of these. Empire Tower, no, and Empire Explorer, no. So we know it's an Empire Bell, because it's got one front, one rear. As I said, the smokestacks here before the rear one. Singular smokestack here. I don't actually know if they're air inlets, but I'm assuming they are there. So we know it's an Empire Bear. For your own information, always remember the draught, because you always want to put your torpedoes at a depth that's... Thank you. That's at least that, or at maximum that low, so to speak. You can, if you want to use the magnetic ones, fire underneath it and hope it explodes there, but it's a little wonky there. Okay, we're just gonna go on speed and we're gonna get a little closer, because that's always the best course of action. And as you can see, because I put the first point when we met him and the second point when we got a little closer, you can see he's actually following my line, which to me then confirms once again that he is indeed heading this direction and that I was correct in the line that I drew for it. Back to our guy in here. Water is a little rough moment. We gonna be able to determine the speed of it. Something keeps clipping for some reason. Also,
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
there, slow speed. No, it's most certainly my graphics card. Being a doozy again. Well, I mean, technically not even my graphics card. I think it's just literally my... Okay, velocity. Get the little thingy here. Yes, start it when it passes to the front. See the little dude walking there. And then you just hold your angle until it passes on completely through it, at which point you stop the timer, and at which point it gives you the speed, because you know technically what the distance or what the size of the ship is. So you know how long. Okay. 6 knots. That's good. So we got the course, we got the speed. Now we need to do the distance. Little harder with the current waves, because you want to... Let's actually see. The game's not liking me right now. So what you want to do is find the water line and then meet it up with the highest point, which on my case is here the mast. I'm basically trying to find the spot where the water line here meets the edge of this thingy, basically, but it's a little higher. It's I like this. When you set it in 7 cables, it tells me. Yes, that's all you're doing. 7, yeah, let's see. Okay, second engineer. That's not my engineer. Second engineer, go run a heating on that one. Probably should have done that prior, but oh well. Okay. All I need to do now is, because I should have, preheated it prior, all I now need to do is, once again, find me the distance. Okay, 5 cables. Sense, yes. Gonna turn in a little bit. Go back to him. Torpedo. Depth. We said it was at 7.4, so we're just gonna put it at 6.5. And do I want the impact or do I want the magnetic? The magnetic may fail, so the impact, because it's early game and the magnetic ones weren't quite up to snuff. Okay, so it fills the icon, and you're basically ready to fire. Which point I tend to just go to the map and then, you'll get the little icon for the torpedo. And you just follow them. He will at times call out certain times that he thinks the torpedo still has. If you speed up time, it doesn't always prove to be very accurate. Well, just so you know. Looks to be on course, because we started here and then, yeah, looks to be good. Now, technically speaking, can I see it? I didn't see it there. Here, somewhere. If it's shallow enough, so it's not that deep, you can actually see it go through the water. Oh, it's doing evasive maneuvers, isn't it? Yeah, they're alarmed. God damn it. This one will go in front of it, yeah. Here's somewhere, there it is. Yep, I went in front. Yeah, damn it, they were alone. Okay. Well, 2 can play that game. So yeah, we missed because they saw us last second, which is... It can happen, I was too close to it, but sometimes you need to be close in order to hit, and... It's life. As soon as we, to the surface, we're just gonna do this the old-fashioned way. Ding 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 ding. So how they get alarmed? Over here, the visibility. There's either noise, radio, / radar, and actual visibility. And currently it's semi-calm waves, so they probably saw my periscope is what happened. Okay. My friend, we are a little far away. Okay, let me close in on them a little bit more. but also not too fast, or otherwise you're just light with them and they'll still win. Okay. Top hit. Gotta show them that you mean business. Not sure if that hit.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Gonna go on small speed with them in the hopes that they don't. Yep, okay,
Kurs
good.
auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Hello, my friends. Give us all your supplies. We need to be in an upward lift him, and bang. No, still not. Yeah. Okay, just give them some time to wing past us. Eat. And then we can always shoot them at the chimney, which for me always seemed to work better than, you know, shooting at the waterline for beginning hits. But I guess not today. Damn shit. At least it was a hit. Come on, dude, call your hits. Nope. Over because of the waves. Nope, short. Okay, let me just...
Den Kurs an.
I mean, it's accurate in the sense that, you know, you're not hitting anything even if you're this close. But it's a little annoying sometimes. Come on, waves, go away. We're really not gonna call our hits today, are we? Nope, no.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Kurs setzen.
Now we're going back to the pirate eras. You know, just shooting across the bow. Let's see if the AP one wants to do something different. Well, it certainly did something different. It hit the water. So... okay. That was a good hit. See if we can do one of those in the center as well. Wait, what? This was an AP round. How did they get fire aboard? Game mechanics sometimes. Or chance mechanics. How did that have it short? Come on.
Feuer an Deck.
Oh, not a fire. Let's go. The HE. Gonna be good enough. We stop our ship. Yep, that's burning pretty. It's burning enough in the sense that I want to give it a couple of seconds, see if it's gonna sink due to this fire alone. Oh yeah, that took another hit. The advantage is if as soon as the darker green goes past the 50%, yeah, they start decrewing it. So they all get off of the ship. The question, so they also won't fight the fires then anymore, so all that really puts out the fire is then water, but now it's sinking completely, so let's go look. Nope. Just taking a tumble downwards, you know, nothing to to see here. Okay, send out that report and then go look at what's on the lifeboats. The captain and the engineer, those we want. And the rest we simply do not care about. And it's still sinking completely. Come on. There we go. Okay. Well, let's make a UE then.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Diesel speed.
Schneller, schneller!
And let's keep moving.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Wait for our radio guy to wake up again. And there he is. Electric and
Auf Seerohrtiefe gehen.
periscope depth.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
If we find something again.
Schiffsschrauben, Herr Kaloi.
Yes, we do. Okay, but where is it going?
Bestätigt.
Coming towards 8 hours for something that's 26. Yeah, that's
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
let's put it on blue lighting. As to what the question is before you ask it, what is blue lighting? It just reduces the oxygen usage. And the people will be more silent, so you'll be less noticeable. I should have probably turned it off last time, but
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
it's also a morale decreaser.
Schiffsschrauben, Herr Kaloi.
See what we're gonna find.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Nice Yui. And we're gonna slow ourselves down a little. Let's see. You are gonna be torpedoes in the meantime, before I forget.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Here, come on, give me. Not. Oh, it's a neutral ship. Okay. Cancel all. We're going back up again. Oh well.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Sehr wohl,
Herr
Herr
Kaloi.
Kaloi.
See what they have to say.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
You are not under attack. Get the fuck out of here. Oh god. Gonna be the best one. Stop the ship. The ship. Legation. Captain is tired, so we're gonna send him. And him as well. And let's send our radio pass along with 60 huge. Continue. Should have probably also put the compressor on, but okay. What do you want? Neutral ship. Aston. Captain. Lisbon. Transporting utilities. He'll say. He denies. Okay, leave a P. Search the cargo hold. Click out real quick. I can. Come on. Turn on the compressor. Back to them. And let's see what we're gonna find. So anything apart from utilities is gonna be a sunken ship. Do you know the way to the bottom of the ocean? 'Cause I certainly don't. Okay, what do we have? Once again, the Uncle with the Hamburg. Can you view empty cargo hold? We're gonna return to our ship. Nothing in here that I can use. Oh, man. Get right into the depth.
Schneller, schneller!
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Maybe we can find more targets.
Schiffsschrauben, Herr Kaloy.
Ah, yes. Okay. Where are
Kurs
you
auf
going?
diese Koordinaten setzen.
You're going. Put a dot. A ruler from dot one. So there. So let's
Kurs
go
auf diese
there, and then
Koordinaten
let's
setzen.
surface
Abblasen!
all kinds of stuff. Port diesel.
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
And go to
Zu Befehl.
meet up with over here somewhere. 7. Let's get it to 70%. Okay. Electric
Auf Seerohrtiefe gehen.
and out. If we're still on track or if they eluded us, you know, always a possibility. Yep. Find him again here. First.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Are
Schiffsschrauben,
they...
Herr Kaloy. Ei, Herr Kaloy. Schiffsschrauben, Herr Kaloy.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Jawohl.
Let's go. Blue lighting.
Schiffsschrauben, Herr Kaloy.
Oh. The Holy Trinity of friendly-ish. Don't know, don't know. Oh god damn it. Do I sound Dutch? This is the 50 or 50% of the time they either guess I'm Dutch or they say I don't have a very pronounced accent at all. But yes, I'm Dutch. Also, what the hell's a cuts?
Zu Befehl.
Oh, we're about. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Alarm! Auf Gefechtsstation!
Jawohl.
Ah, yeah. Okay. Let's
Legen Sie den Kurs an!
pull
Jawohl.
ourselves a little parallel.
Kurs auf diese
The one thing you know about the Dutch, they're everywhere on the internet. Can't escape them.
Legen Sie den Kurs an!
Okay. Not on there. Enemies. Okay. And yep. On there. And then we're gonna have to look through all the stuff that's there. There. So now we know it's 47 degrees. Might be a little off. A little bit more towards the... Means the angle is a little greater, so let's do 6. Well, I mean, I can always check that. Sure. And let's see. Yeah, 45. Yeah, Brits are all over the world as well, I guess, yeah. And it's 40 messy with multiple ships. As with this, it's not that bad. The real issue is with a convoy, you need to, you know, multiple ships to keep track of. Which is usually the issue. Go see if we can see something. Honestly, isn't much. So we're gonna press escape once, go to settings, and this is a free tip for me to you. Turn on your gamma if you get darker nights and you're looking for something. You'll thank me later. We're here. Wait, there. Okay. We're gonna be determining what kind of it is. It's got a little stumpy at the front. He's gonna swap. Oh, it's got one forward facing hoist. I know, right? Never seen before tricks. It's got a rear one, and it's got the poles again, so we're quite sure it was the bell one, the Empire bell, but let me verify it some more. Let me just see. It does have the little things there, yes. The cabin has a little ledge, as you can see here, because it has a little, I guess, off of the bridge walk around. Then it's got the outline of the rescue boats on here. And it's got the air vents there. They're not quite easy to tell, but the single chimney. And then on the rear you can once again see a little bit of the rescue boats kind of deal, and then the rear plateau. As there's nothing else that has it. At least unless they add some new stuff. Let me just swap through it. I don't think it is. What is... Nope. Nope. Gonna be an Empire Bell. Empire Bell. Velocity. Well, it's gonna be hard to tell. Oh. One. One downside to the Gamma as well. This may also make it harder on yourself, but at least the advantage is that their side is obviously also way reduced. It's speed 7 knots. Okay.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Awesome. And send him to do work on that because it's cold in the meantime. Sure. A little bit of zoomed distance. Of course, now the sheets are a little rougher. And then what you preferably want to do is put the guess crosshair but crossbox at the sea level of the ship. Usually the easiest way, and then just start rotating. And you have the most defining things. As I said, the Gamma doesn't always make it better. Ghost images are always there. There. I think. 4 cables. Does that make sense? Yep. You technically also can do it like that, but it's not always the most precise way. Torpedo.
Rohr 3, bewässern!
6.5.
Rohr 3 bewässert.
Fire! And then it's just a matter of hoping that they don't notice us in the meantime.
Bis Torpedo einschlagen.
And it looks to be a good size shot. The only issue might now be the angle of impact. But that should be alright. See if we can see it hit.
Torpedo Versager.
Ah, shit. Okay, so we hit it, but the torpedo, yeah, didn't go off. Which, interestingly enough, doesn't alarm them, which, yeah, I know. Give them to... Oh yeah, this is honestly the downside of the T1 and T2 torpedoes in the beginning. They, yeah, they always, or 90% of the time at the beginning, are a dud. So, just be prepared for that. And what you see, I always give one of the engineers the task of maintaining it. It's probably there. Yep, well, it's really hard once they see actually being annoying. 4 cables, does that still make sense? Yeah.
Kurs setzen.
But yeah, in the beginning, the T1s and T2s are just mainly duds. It's, yeah, the way the German military in the beginning was dealing with torpedoes. They weren't the most, you know, best worked out ones. Still, interestingly enough for a story, it wasn't the worst torpedoes of the war. That honor goes to the American beginning of the war torpedoes,
40 Sekunden bis Torpedo
which,
30 Sekunden.
yeah, they of course had the Great Depression prior to that, so nobody wanted to test their torpedoes, which led to torpedoes that just didn't work. or would just explode per... God. You know, I'm starting to see a pattern. You know, it
Herr Kaloi?
really does feel like that sometimes. God damn it, second dot. Oh yeah. Well, luckily we can just grab the person. Finish torpedo tubes. Give me one of the special.
Bewegung, los, schneller!
Put it in there and give him 2 more guys so it happens a little quicker. A little slower for a moment. And
Rohr 2 geladen.
yep, and then maintain number 2. For some reason, he will put it in there, but he won't actually maintain it, so... Yeah, I have a plan
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
behind it.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloi.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Bestätigt.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Ei, ei, Herr Kaloi.
Because maybe the... if we hit the rear, it might be a better hit.
Bestätigt.
Okay. Find distance to target. Something like that. Bill for cables, yep. Okay. Yep. Some reason.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Okay.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloi.
Let's go see if it wants to work now. I'm gonna tell you, if this time it's another dot, we're just gonna shoot it with the guns, because I don't want to spend any more time working with torpedoes that don't want to torpedo.
Sekunden bis Torpedoeinschlag. 30 Sekunden. Sekunden.
Come on, give me a hit. There we go. Finally. Damn, okay.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
It took 3 attempts, but we finally got there. Okay, and it appears to be just sinking now completely. Good.
Schiffsschrauben, Herr Kaloi.
What are we hearing again? Oh, the same one. Yeah, there's a potential with the detonators as well. If the impact angle is too big, it might not go off. Oh look, gonna have a floating wreck, it appears. It's good for me. That means we're gonna go surface, go rescue the engineer and the captain of the ship, and then if it doesn't sink, we'll also just look on board, see what it's got, but from the moment it looks like it's gonna go sink. Yep. And the captain. It's still floating. Oh god. Do I want to risk sending a guy over? No, let's just go sink it. Oh, that's the one downside. Sometimes the UI gets a little wrong. Okay, we're also gonna have to keep somewhere here.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Get there. And
Kapitän?
gonna get him off of his position and start loading some more torpedoes while we're at it. Because the way I currently set it up, they don't actually load that many torpedoes.
Bewegung, los, schneller!
Like, let's click on him again. Target, their target. Front seems like a nice target. And that did it. You can go wherever. And then we're just gonna be looking at him for a moment. See how his progress goes.
Höhenbruch, Sie sinken.
Hey.
Rohr 2 geladen.
Hey. Yeah, look, there. Explode on their own before they reach the target. All information.
Bewegung, los, schneller!
We're just gonna quickly reload the torpedoes.
Rohr 3 geladen. Bewegung, los, schneller!
Okay, with that
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
acknowledgement, sail forward to our next
Rohr
target,
4 geladen.
which is over there. Turning that way. Is it? Oh, the electrical.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloi.
Kurs setzen.
We should be good enough.
Wechseln auf E-Motor. Auf Seerohrtiefe gehen. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Auf Seerohrtiefe. Jawohl.
Damn it. The fast one.
Kurs auf diese
But apparently also a neutral one. Is it? Where are you from? America. Oh. I mean, technically neutral at the moment, but not very happy it's neutral. Honest. But let's go. To them.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
Go catch up to them. They're doing.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Let me just. It.
Wechseln auf E-Motor.
I didn't want
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
it to stop.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Up and on the. Okay. Send delegation. Captain. Gonna send engineers. Those have the highest reason to level up because they have the most to gain from it. Go see what they have to say for themselves. Captain delegation here. Maurice Walls speaks English and is sadly problematic. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Then clams makes it just to make yourself comfortable. Looks okay. Ask Captain was it. Anti-cyber Porto. The only spot is Porto Vigo. Now I don't know if you know your geography very well, but Porto Vigo is in Spain. Which is, I won't say 180, but it certainly is the other direction this ship is going. So, after war, there isn't anything written about what they're carrying, so we're just gonna see what they're carrying. I'm gonna put in. Meanwhile, gotta stay hydrated. We're gonna drink something. See what we find. Now the only downside I would say is that the searching the cargo hold, I've never actually gotten it above the average. So that's the fastest it will go. Usually Thursdays and Saturdays I play Arma, which I stream. I need to find some more games I want to go stream, but usually I play it fairly casual, so I won't say too much. But you know, with Uboat you always get something to say, so... I want to get into maybe a little bit of Minecraft here now and then again, but I don't think the PC would very much like that, seeing as that's fairly CPU heavy. See, what do they carrying? Hmm. Hmm. Do you think they'd be doing anything for the war effort? Hmm? You know, it would be a shame if they were, you know, it'd be... Gee. We're gonna think this one. Need the captain. Order the evac. And we're gonna steal your ammo. And you know what? I think Santa needs some coal as well. At least we'll be getting back with something then. Yep. Ship itself has floated a little forward, but gonna be fine. Gonna wait 2 days. That message. Neglected interiors. Yep, that sounds about right. For some reason, they really don't like to clean their living rooms. That sailors, and we're just gonna put this to an 8. Yeah, everybody gets cleaning duty. Yep. Chip. You're moving too fast, which is fine. Lifeboat 1. What are you carrying? 2 people, which I don't care. Lifeboat 2, which is carrying the captain and the engineer. Oh, that's interesting. And we'll just get Ben Thompson as the last guy on board. Okay. Is in front of us. Lock onto target. Target appears to be a C3. Whatever it is. Is it a C3? It's got triple front, where there is a dual, single. Yep. It's 7 meters is what we're gonna be torpedoing in at. Velocity is 0. Course 0. Distance, not a lot. So yeah, during the day it's a little better to explain. So you have their waterline and you want to reach it up to the top of it. So if you look here, you can see the top intersecting with the bottom. What you want to go for, you get 3 cables. And then you always verify. 3 cables, torpedo.
Kapitän?
Nope. You go run with the E1. And we'll just wait a second for that maintenance to be done. Not like the target is gonna go anywhere. Okay, that one is just for the sake of it might be a dot, because you never know. 6.5 is good enough for me. Seems to be riding quite high, so maybe put it to 5. Just because you can see so much of the bottom here. I don't actually know if the game takes that into account, but it certainly looks like it should be taken into account. Also, I just noticed something. That 0.5. We are very happy we're not at war with them, because, you know, that would kill us. Probably would. We're very happy they didn't. Okay.
Los!
40 Sekunden bis Torpedoeinschlag.
There goes my hero. Sadly, you can't rotate the camera as to, you know, follow it. But this is a decent enough view, I would say.
20 Sekunden. Sekunden bis Einschlag.
Come on, bang. There we go. Oh, it broke in two. Ah. Now that's a good hit. It broke in two. Means it is a fast descent. That was a good hit. One would argue.
Herr Kaloy.
Okay, leave position. Yep, just instantly gone. Let's stand on the little thingy here and then... Oh god. Sometimes the autofocus isn't the greatest. Interrupt. Inspect. And just look at here. Nope. Oh well, we'll leave it as is then. There's boxes there that you can touch.
Jawohl.
There is crates here that are floating around you can search, but the UI used to be a little bit better, that it actually would help you a little bit more. Okay, we can go back to normal lighting. And truth be told, we're gonna go back to port because we're full on survivors. You can carry 8 of them. Best ones, as I said, captain and engineer. And we're just gonna get home because our torpedoes are about half depleted. We've done our task. We've sank the 4,000 tons that we need. And there isn't a reason to stay. But yeah, so so long as you do it within the objective area, this one will grow. So you can see I almost sunk 20,000 tons. And at 5,000 tons you get one of the milk or the cow U-boats. Honestly, they're a little overrated. They don't carry a lot, and once you call one in, you actually don't gain the ability to call another one in until you, with special missions, unlock another one, which... Yeah, I would have liked to see a different setting behind that, like you could just call one. There's a... If you talk to the guy at the stand that at first is next to you, and at the... after your first mission is at the car, which I'll show you once we get to port, do the tutorials. Do those and you'll get a fairly good understanding, and then after that just start with the easy missions and, you know, utilize what you've just learned in the what you just learned in the tutorials, and that would really help you out. Nope, no. Doop, doop. Yeah, I would say just, you know, get started in it and then most certainly just die a couple of times. It will be good learning moments. Sounds bad, but, you know, it's good for you.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
We're just gonna sail back on full diesel, because diesel isn't expensive, and if you're just using it to get back, it's non-importance. Oh yeah. I'm like, why is everything reacting so slowly? Oh yeah, put it to 6500. So the PC doesn't like me. Okay. You are looking at that. You.
Kapitän.
I'm just gonna unlock him for a second. Gonna walk through. Come on, let me through. Jelly. Put all the cheese in there. Here's another small tip. If you wanna keep your guys happy as possible, just put 30 of a couple of things in there. Oh my god. Beans, and then out goes that. And then in comes the potatoes. You can go out and then 30 of that, because you get 120 slots basically of food stuff here, and if you have 4 different foods, you'll get the best bonus here to the discipline, which is the longer you're being on the sea, the bigger the fatigue gets, and at a certain point it's basically as big as having 4
Zu Befehl.
different foods on there, so it's really important that you keep an eye on that as well. But it's fairly easy to restock. It's only a little bit loud in the back there, but audio settings.
Zeit für eine Pause. Melde mich zum Dienst.
Well, thank you very much for being on the shift again. Oh, and in case you're wondering, Mike, you can also put the language that the sailors speak to English if you want to. I liked it just for the fact that it is in a U-boat. I like to keep it at German. Just makes sense, you know? Something tells me it's a bit foggy. And rotate. And then it just snaps to the dock at a certain point. Yep, there we go. Oh, they even put it there now. Goddamn. I like this statement. You have guests on your ship. Release them by talking with the recruitment officer before on dock. No, I like to keep them there. My prisoners of war. Okay. Let's go. actually take care of this water here. First moment. That's something you need to keep in mind as well. Oh god, we got almost 3.2 thousand liters in the ship. Let's just get it out of here. Yeah, man. Quite a slow pump though, so don't be counting on it if you're hit and there's water in the ship and you want to get it out as quickly as possible. I mean, it's the only way to get it out, but you know, don't count on it too much. Okay, that's that. I'm up. Open that and climb up. The real only thing I'd still want of this game is multiplayer or at least co-op. Right now it's single player only, but it'd be so great to do co-op and actually be a wolf pack. I brought survivors. And here's the reason why you bring the captains and the engineers compared to the regular ones. Triple the payout. And especially in the beginning, the reputation is a godsend if you get that. Oh yeah, Mike, no worries. Sleep well. I'll probably be firstly streaming on Thursday again, as I got a busy week as well, so yeah. Well, thank you for being here, Mike. Okay, so how much? Station 1 and 10%. Go talk to him. Yep, see you then. Determined for the one that was laying still 6 points. Cool. I'd run second class, I even get in the first class. Which honestly is just, you know, worse, because the other one at least had the ribbon. 40 points. That's pretty good. 19.8. That's good. And the first one. False flag, so you get some extra money. Where's this? Halifax was heading. Food and cargo holds. Yep. Robbery from Sydney to... Wait, that's not... That's not true. Because that's the last one we sunk and all it had was coal and ammo. And it was going completely the wrong direction if we were going from Sydney to Liverpool. Oh no, wait, this was the one. Ship was transporting raw resource. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Okay, this one makes sense. Wait, why am I getting punished? Oh god, they actually added it. Damn it. Okay, so that's what they mean. Well then, I told fake news. Damn it. You get bad reputation now. Okay. have 1 point. Okay. Let's see what he's got to offer first.
Kapitän, das kann deine neue Crew sein. Lassen Sie mich wissen, wenn Sie Ihre Dokumente sehen möchten.
No, not that. Okay. He's got that one. That one. Management. Who is the one that does? God damn it! But I can't send myself. I'm an expert, but I can't send myself. Okay. The only way out of this is through this.
Beim BDU
Fuck.
wird viel über Ihre letzte
Station.
Gute Arbeit.
People. Bye. And then hope he sells a good person.
Das kann deine neue Crew sein. Lassen Sie mich wissen, wenn Sie
Not yet. Damn it. Let's just fill the ship then with stuff we need. And then we'll go talk to him again. Usually if you unlock another, well, not sailor, commander, then you can just
Was brauchst du, Herr Kaloy?
buy one instantly as well.
Schau mal.
First of all, we're gonna sell those. And then the coal, well, that wasn't hardly worth it. Okay. Correct. Please. And then the other things they don't have, so fine. Fuel. And then look for some good T2 torpedoes. 2 with a star. 21, yeah, T2 with a star. Regular T2 as well. Good. Am I still here? Nope, I'm looking at the bank of the shore.
Kapitän, das kann deine neue Crew sein.
There we go. Engineer style is not what I wanted, but sure. Okay, let's get him. At the same time, I can buy 2. Exit. Buy. And then it's just a matter of looking at management if either one has better. Portuguese got on board or the merchant. Ooh. Ooh. Should have waited. The merchant is the better one, so let's see. The other one, he was just stuff, or you use a dive. I'm not gonna go dive. We're just gonna get him on board the merchant. Okay. One downside. Video. Set. It. Zoom.
Beim BDU wird viel über Ihre letzte
Okay. Headquarters. 1. And we need the snorkel first. Him. Accept. 48 days. Yes. Vacation. This plan. That one. means there's still gonna be 28 days worth of stuff happening. Okay, it didn't crash. It almost crashed. Yes, my browser almost crashed. Oh wow. Okay, we're gonna be fine. Hopefully. One was the one that had the merchant. Merchant is class Urtel. Was the last one. Urtel.
Herr Kaloi.
Leave your position. We're gonna go shopping. Because it's cheaper with you. Gonna go shopping, and we're also gonna try to get like 20 days worth of stuff out the way. How long does it have? Yeah, 19 days, 23 hours.
Was brauchst du, Herr Kaloi? Schau
Oh
mal.
man. Heck. The stay split off any of the food? No. Well, if they won't take any of the food, can I sell my fish and just get some... What is a good to make? Some vegetable. Okay. Ammunition. Shouldn't have sold it, but alright. Torpedoes. I might just go look for T2s, T1 stars. We're gonna be specific about it, anyways.
Was brauchst du, Herr Kaloi? Schau mal.
There. More veggies. Any other T2s? Not of the good kind. So let's grab a mediocre one, pull it out. And then, do we have a T1 here still? Yes. Put in one in. Just to spam some days to get through it all.
Was brauchst du, Herr Kaloi? Schau mal.
Okay. Top off the vegetables. Then let's get the right torpedo if they have them. No. So we will load just E1 star. Turn E1 star. Right.
Was brauchst du, Herr Kaloi? Schau mal.
Any good torpedoes? Yes, there is. Unload that one. There is it the only good one. Yes. That. No more T2s here. Permanent? No, there is.
Was brauchst du, Herr Kaloi? Schau mal.
Unless food has something good. Nope. Okay, any more T2s? There's a T2. And that's about it. That. That. and keep spanning the days. Because I won't leave here without the snorkel, even though I probably can't even afford it.
Was brauchst du, Herr Kaloy? Schau mal.
Two? No, just a bad one. Am I still here? Yeah. 12 days.
Was brauchst du, Herr Kaloy? Schau mal.
Okay, there is another good one. So that. There another good one? No, but there's space. That, and spam another day. Yep, sometimes I wish there was just a wait here for X amount of days button, but now well. At least it gives me the opportunity to slowly upgrade my arsenal of torpedoes with the better ones, or at least more desirable ones. See one with a star? Yes, there.
Was brauchst du, Herr Kaloy? Schau mal. Was brauchst du, Herr Kaloy?
10 more days. In and out. Oh. Okay. What would be a good? Those torpedoes are all the ones I want. Yeah, damn it. I've been a victim of my own success.
Was brauchst du, Herr Kaloy? Schau mal.
Okay. Out. You know what? Give ourselves a little bit more time.
Was brauchst du, Herr Kaloy? Schau mal.
Okay. Another 16 hours.
Was brauchst du, Herr Kaloy?
8 days. Yeah.
Schau mal.
Actually, that brings up a valid question. Have all the troops been loaded? Anyways, let's give everybody one tasks, and then it's the same. So while we're at it, 7, 7, 9, and we'll just up later. 7, 7, 9, shift. Not that shift apparently. That shift and screw. And Okay. So then they should be preheating. Oh, I needed him. Don't take my man. He's mine. Sometimes. Sometimes you're just trying to do stuff you want it.
Was brauchst du, Herr Kaloy? Schau mal.
We have those. And we have one. Rear, should I want it? One in for the rear, so that. And then
Was brauchst du, Herr Kaloy?
Base.
Schau mal.
Okay, what do I have? 5 days.
Was brauchst du, Herr Kaloy? Schau mal.
Most exciting gameplay, just because it's fun. All we're doing is shuffling around some torpedoes, just fun. Astronaut.
Was brauchst du, Herr Kaloy?
Left 3 days, come on.
Schau mal.
That.
Was brauchst du, Herr Kaloy? Schau mal.
Okay.
Kapitän?
No. You need to stay here. Come on. I know I also get tired of it, but just look at it. It's only 2 days left, okay?
Schau mal.
Shouldn't take that long. Now it is gonna take long if you keep protesting it. Wouldn't want to be doing that, would we?
Was brauchst du, Herr Kaloy? Schau mal.
Come on, go a little faster. What is it? 22 hours. Put that on there, and then we together again, and then theme. So we need to do one more.
Was brauchst du, Herr Kaloy? Schau mal.
Torpedoes, stern, and then hope they have a good T2. Don't. So we'll just swap. Okay. Snorkels are done. Woohoo. Let's go work on not the radar. Military stash can only be done by a leader, which is that. And ammo E3s. Very useful. Next one. Okay,
Was
the
brauchst du,
important
Herr
bit.
Kaloy?
Can I buy a snorkel? Which is engine related stuff. Left. Snorkel, 12k. Don't mind if I do. Okay. Alrighty, so I'll just
Was brauchst
go
du, Herr Kaloy?
one more check. The right torpedoes are available, maybe for the stern as well. Yes. Yes, there. Fuel's fine, ammunition is fine, food is fine, equipment is fine. So, now we're gonna do the real stuff. Schedule. Yes. Okay, let's start off with someone starts with and goes 6, 6, ends with 3. And then we need somebody who goes 3 without, with, 6 without, 6 with, without. That makes sense? No. Opposite this. Do I need to make it 8? Yeah, I need to make it 8. 6-hour one means that he'll be working alone here. Be double working. Mm. 4, 5, 6, 7. One more. Sense. 4, yep. Okay. Right. Still. Okay. 4 and 4. No, that's not right either. God damn it. How did I have this again? No, it had to be a 6, but then I did something wrong previous. Already clean slate here. Okay. Six. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3. Oh god, how had I done this prior? It was so easy. No, it had to be with 8 then. Okay. Yeah, damn it, now I have to find my old setup in a way that works. Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 8. Okay, 8, 8. 8, 10. Yep. Yes, it does. Okay, now fits. I don't know why it was being done. Okay, max it. Okay, one more thing, management. Yes, our guys leveled up. Skills. What can I get? Order? No. No. That's good. And then ending command will same unless there's different ones. Nope. Give him that one. Okay. That's everybody aboard. Here. Him. Let's go find our second mission. And at least we now have a couple of crew on board that has some specialities that actually are useful.
Beim BDU wird viel über Ihre letzte Patrouillenfahrt geredet. Gute Arbeit.
No. Any
Dies
orders?
sind die heutigen Aufträge vom BDU. Streng geheim.
Okay, we can either go there and that. Get closer, but there's lots of activity. Not something I want, so we're gonna go with one. Unless what's here? No, that's close. Anticipated. Get a radio specialist. Actually, we're gonna do this one just because this is the next one I need. Right. Right. And I was kind of hoping on his ship.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Okay.
Wechseln auf E-Motor.
That's there, and let's... Oh, nope, it's still inverted to snorkel for some reason. Oh well. Medium speed.
Schneller, schneller.
Let's go. And hopefully by the time we'll get the T3 torpedoes. And some more stuff to take. Nah, can go on a regular speed. Go towards the objective area.
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
And
Wechseln auf E-Motor.
then once we pass BF5 into BF7, we're gonna go submerged. No, it actually remembers the previous points now.
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
Means that somebody's gotta look at my jungle mess around here.
So müde.
Why is everybody tired? I gave you... They're probably
Im
not
Dienst.
adhering to the given stuff moment.
Im Dienst.
Okay. The snorkel is up, even though it's got a max BF, but we are just gonna go to
Wechseln
electric.
auf E-Motor.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
Maybe we find something along the way down there.
Wechseln auf E-Motor.
Zeit für eine Pause.
Why are they doing
Wechseln
that?
auf Dieselmotor.
Something wrong with the management? No, because the schedule's good enough. Shouldn't be interfering like that. I don't know why they're all being a nuisance.
Auf Seerohrtiefe. Herr Kaloy? Herr Kaloy?
Hope for the best here. Because I honestly have no clue why they're being like this, even though I gave them good enough schedule to adhere to.
Zeit für eine Pause.
Wechseln
See
auf
how he's doing.
Melde mich zum Dienst.
There is something afoot.
Im Dienst.
I'm
Kapitän.
just gonna send them.
Herr Kaloy?
See if that fixes anything. Go there. And we're gonna go
Wechseln auf
diesel.
Dieselmotor. Wechseln auf E-Motor.
Okay. Give them all the unsleep command. Let's hope for the best. Probably should have given them all a little bit of a different schedule, but oh well. The issue is, if they are on a break, they don't go to sleep, then idle, but they're not sleeping. They should be sleeping. Can I? Do they not have... Oh god, that's the issue. Why isn't that set standard? Why is that not a thing? Okay, found the issue. Why the hell would anybody not assign sleeping as an actual thing? That's why the engineers kept interfering with one another. Okay, back to periscope depth. Here's nice. Quick, because the weather's worsened again.
Schiffsschrauben, Herr Kaloi.
Ah. Where is it going, my friend?
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Going up. Okay. The issue here is it's quite a bit away. Sea is rough. Now it's calming down a bit. Might be able to diesel coast it in there. That's the one downside to bad weather.
Kurs setzen.
Jawohl.
Okay. I wanted to say cleared up a bit, but I guess not. Then we're just gonna 48 times coast it, because it appears to be the stablest one to the engines. Until we get to like 70-ish% of batteries, this is the better option. Three, 4. Let me
Kurs auf
Win.
diese Koordinaten setzen.
8, almost. Close are we? So electric.
Wechseln auf E-Motor.
Go find the target. Okay, target is over there. We're gonna slow speed upward.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Turn over a slight. Okay. What are we looking at? A Spanish unknown ship.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Could be good, could be bad.
Tanks anblasen.
Ei, ei, Herr Kaloi.
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
Going to diesel.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
And let's go.
Kurs setzen.
Okay, interact with them. Send delegation. God, my Portuguese speaking one is tired. You know what? We'll send this plus 6, and then at least we'll have the ability to look at the papers. Could have just what we had prior, but
What do you need, officer?
okay. We'll come on. Speak Spanish only knows sadly terms that. Yeah, I should have sent the Portuguese guy in. Oh well. Not the port of Rotterdam, so that would be friendly, technically speaking, at this time. We're just gonna search while we're here, and then we wait until the or at least we hope that by the time we're done with the cargo hold search for the guy will actually be non-tired again, the Portuguese speaking, and then we can look at it, hopefully. Da, da, da. You, what is he moving? Grains, coffee, and the right potatoes. Not something I would think him for. Office. Turn to the ship and hope that he's. Which one is the one that Portuguese? Walter with the hat. And Walter with the hat is up. Nope. God damn it. No, I still want to talk to you, my friend. He's still tired. Okay. You. I'll look at you. And then we're gonna need to. No, don't push me. Actually, no, yeah. Thank you. Let me through. You. Gonna give him a coffee. Could be here. Okay. Monte Carlo. Spanish one. This one. And of course, our cap. Okay. I can't even read the thing over again. Can't. Okay, well that was a little bit useless then. Wanted to see if I brought back the Portuguese speaking one, if I could do something with him, but not. Okay. Who leveled up? You leveled up. Skills. That. Do that. Let's just go to the engine specialist. One. Okay. Diesel.
Auf Seerohrtiefe gehen.
And we'll keep coasting.
Wechseln auf E-Motor. Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
Keep on switching between the two. Do we do?
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor. Wechseln auf E-Motor.
Schiffsschrauben, Herr Kaloy.
Hey, how far?
Kurs auf diese
25.
Koordinaten setzen.
See if we can coast there on diesel.
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Wechseln auf E-Motor.
Electric. See what we can find.
Bestätigt.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Yeah, man. There.
Kurs setzen.
Do. Hmm. Yep.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Jawohl.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Zu Befehl.
It's not a Spanish.
Kurs auf diese
Okay.
Koordinaten setzen. Tanks anblasen.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloy.
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
Bestätigt.
Let's see themselves.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Okay. And delegation. First of all, Portuguese speaking. Second, the merchant. Tertiary D. And the radio officer as well. Give him something to level up with. Skill.
What do you need, officer?
Captain Gracious, welcome. Victor speaks Spanish. Turns up, Netherlands. Ow, I got a Portuguese speaking guy with me. Like, that's close enough, you know? That's not that far apart. Okay. Oh, you need to have linguist in order to... Yeah, damn. Okay. Spanish. I literally have a Portuguese guy. Anyways, thank you for the follow. Nerti? That's correct or not? Okay, so we don't know what could be in there, so let's search the cargo hold once again. Go see what they have in there. Hope it's something good, like some gold. So find nothing suspicious. Okay. New transport. We are most definitely gonna be plundering this. I don't care if we're gonna lose fucking if we're gonna lose anything over it. I want this. This is good. Okay, Captain, we're gonna evacuate you. Because I want your stuff. I want your stuff very badly. Okay. Because I just need to be one of them. Leave position, just make sure that I can actually... Come on. You. Put one more stack of it in there. Good. I have. And while we're going past it, turn on the regular light again. Galley, here, receiving some canned bread. Now we have canned bread and regular bread. Whatever floats your boat, I guess. Okay. You can go do what you need to do, and them. Do transport. It. Turn to your ship. And now we're gonna do the best thing of all. Instead of taking the prestige hit, we're gonna look what happens if I don't sink them, but just take their stuff. That's gonna be the funnest thing that's gonna happen. Also, we get another upgrade. We leveled up our radio man. Good decision. Paramedic, radio usage, or sensitive hearing. Sensitive hearing is always the best. Beginning. Are we gonna pick up the captain and that? Yes. We're gonna take the engineer. And is the captain on the other one? Or is there no captain on this ship once again? There's no captain on this ship. You know what? We're gonna be smart about it. We're actually gonna go back to the port. And we're gonna sell the precious stuff so we don't have to carry too much of it with us. Our air is pumped up. Okay. So we're gonna be rich once we get back. Something I'm gonna have to remember though if this works or not. I'll be very impressed if it does. Because technically I didn't sink them. I was just, you know, stealing all their stuff.
Herr Kaloy, ich habe eine große Gruppe von
Jeez.
Schiffen festgestellt. Vermutlich ein Geleitzug.
Miss me. Also, please don't be following me. Okay, you're going slightly more north than I'm going. That's good. I don't want to deal with you guys. Especially not with the precious cargo I have.
Wechseln auf E-Motor.
Ja, Diesel.
Wechseln auf E-Motor.
There's a high seas teeth. Oh,
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
we're just gonna bring it into port and then we're for the night.
Kurs setzen. Wechseln auf E-Motor.
Because it's late enough. If I turn around and go back to it, it's gonna take another hour or so.
Alarm! Auf Gefechtsstation! Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Thank you for not warning me prior.
Zerstörer auf 12 Uhr. Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloy.
Are they alarmed? No, they're not.
Schneller, schneller!
Come on. Stay away from me.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Okay. And I have to give it a little bit of time. Okay,
Wechseln
back
auf
to diesel.
E-Motor.
Interesting though that I didn't see them until they were straight in front of my nose. Well,
Wechseln auf E-Motor.
another reason why you always need a secondary radio person.
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
Just because you always don't know what you're gonna see in front. Okay, come on.
Auf Sie
Get us back home. That's all I
Wechseln
need.
auf E-Motor.
Why did I get an information pop up? Nobody told me what was wrong.
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor. Wechseln auf E-Motor.
And yeah. We've got some piracy on our hands, and it's mostly me.
20
Okay.
Meter.
Let's see. It's another 2 hours. Let's see how it go. If the weather's gonna improve. Or okay,
Wechseln
diesel.
auf
Hope that the
Dieselmotor.
weather is good enough to run the diesels for a while.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Yep.
Wechseln auf E-Motor.
Let's keep moving.
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
Might not be a bad alternative to do as well. Just research the new batteries. And that's gonna take quite a long time as well, and it might not be the most useful one.
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
Diesel. Any issues? Apparently. Oh, we've found one friendly. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Yep. Submarine. Friendly submarine. On our tail. Repairs.
Wechseln auf E-Motor.
On my own -7 reputation, by the way. How did that happen? Or log. Need a log journal. Cool. Activity. Damn it. I want to know why I got -7 reputation.
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
Hey,
Tanks anblasen.
you deserve. Input
Wohl, Herr Kaloi.
impresses too. Not as up. Really would need to know the -7. Oh well. Very likely due to me, no plundering them. But if you ask me, it was worth it. Yep. Give it a second. And exit out of the thing. Give it a second to catch up that it's getting out of it. And go ashore. Oh no, I need to grab the other one. Well, I just talked to the recruitment officer first.
Kapitän, das kann deine neue Crew sein. Lassen Sie mich wissen, wenn Sie Ihre Dokumente sehen möchten.
Hey, I brought some survivors. To offset my negative reputation. Okay, I need the one that good at bartering is this. Good barter being not even the head guy, it's the one at the end. Grab him. Position. Oh god, what am I looking at? That's the stern. 80. And we're just gonna talk to the local merchant and just sell it and then call the night there. Because I don't think if I need to get back to the area, it would take me probably at least another half hour, and then to get back and do all the stuff in between. Yeah, I don't have another 2 hours. Go do that. We're just gonna look at the stuff we're gonna get from, you know, looting them, and be happy. Okay.
Was brauchst du, Herr Kaloi? Schau mal.
Okay. 37 half. 112,500 credits. That's some good stuff. That is some good stuff. Made enough money. Okay, so that's where we're gonna leave it this year. Save as. One. Okay. Except that. Thank you all for watching tonight. And we're gonna continue somewhere in the next week. Don't know when yet. Already. Later.